Baltimore Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens, guys, entering the 2025 season with the roster brimming with talent and high expectations. With Lamar Jackson at the helm, this team aims to navigate the challenging schedule and make a deep playoff run yet again. So, guys, let's break down the season week by week and see how things unfold for the Baltimore Ravens. Week number 1. This is a tough way to start the season. They travel to Buffalo, Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Opening the season on the road against the Bills is a very, very tough draw. Despite a strong effort, the Ravens fall short in a high-scoring affair, giving them the first loss of the season. And then week number 2, it does get a little bit easier as they do play the Cleveland Browns at home. They're back at home, and the Ravens bounce back with a solid win against the Browns, showcasing their offensive powers, right? Lamar Jackson goes off. And then week number 3, they're back at home yet again, and Lamar Jackson continues his dominance over the NFC teams, leaving the Ravens to a convincing victory over the Detroit Lions. The Lions were like, we don't know what to do with their hands at this particular point. But then week number 4, they travel to Arrowhead Stadium, the loudest stadium in America, the marquee matchup against the Chiefs, and ends in a narrow loss. Highlights areas for improvement in this game. But week number 5, they're back at home, and the Ravens regroup, and they secure a win against the Houston Texans, with the defense stepping up. Which is weird that we say this, but the Baltimore Ravens defense was their Achilles heel last season. If the defense steps up and performs, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. Now, week number 6, they're back at home yet again, and the Baltimore continues its home success in the 2025 NFL season, defeating the LA Rams in a well-rounded performance. Like I said, Lamar Jackson just does not lose to NFC teams. I think he has one loss versus NFC teams in his whole career in the NFL. So after the 6 weeks, guys, I feel that the Baltimore Ravens will be 4-2. The Ravens navigate a challenging early schedule with a respectable 4-2. The team shows resilience and the ability to bounce back after tough losses, aka to the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. And then week 7, it's a well-timed bye week. This allows the team to get rest and prepared for the upcoming stretch, because this is a kind of a snoozer of a stretch, let's just be honest. But week number 8, they are back at home, facing the second-year quarterback Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. The Ravens defense applies pressure, forcing turnovers and securing the home victory. Week number 9, they travel to Miami, Thursday Night Football. On a short week, heading to Miami, the Ravens struggles against the Dolphins' speed, resulting in a tough road loss. This is the trap game per se. They're looking over the Miami Dolphins. Week 10, they're back on the road again. But this time they rebound with a strong performance in Minnesota. They control the game from start to finish. Not enough Justin Jefferson and too much Lamar Jackson in this game. Then week 11, they travel to Cleveland. This is a closely contested divisional game, and the Ravens fall short against the Cleveland Browns on the road, giving them yet another loss. And then week 12, they're back at home, and the Ravens take care of business against the Jets. With the offensive firing on all cylinders, this team looks unstoppable. But after 12 weeks, right now, the Ravens guys are 8-3. The Ravens continue to disseminate their strength, particularly at home, with a solid 8-3 record. They remain contenders for the top spot in the AFC North, if not the AFC. But then comes week 13. Another Thursday night game loss. In a primetime showdown, the Ravens are edged out by the Bengals in a hard-fought battle. Week 14, the Ravens bounce back, dominating the Pittsburgh Steelers with a well-balanced offensive and defensive effort with the win at home. Then week 15, they play yet again the Cincinnati Bengals, because I'm not a huge fan of these back-to-back games. Like back-to-back games, you play the same team twice in 3 weeks. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, that's a 10. But I digress. In week 15, they do travel to Cincinnati, and the Ravens adjust their game plan and secure a crucial road victory. Then week 16, the Ravens continue their strong play at home, defeating the Patriots with a commanding performance, and they get another victory. So as of right now, guys, the Ravens are 11-4. They're on a 3-game winning streak. The Ravens are peaking at the right time. This team is poised for a strong finish and a potential deep playoff run. And that's exactly what they do. They finish strong because week 17, they travel to Green Bay. In a challenging road environment, the Ravens showcase their resilience and secure a significant win over yet another NFC team. And then week 18, they're back on the road again, closing the regular season versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Ravens complete the sweep of the Pittsburgh Steelers, entering the playoff momentum. So the Ravens conclude the regular season, guys, with 13-4, demonstrating that their status as one of the as the AFC Elite's team. With the well-balanced offense and a formidable defense, they are well positioned for a deep playoff run. But guys, do you guys believe this is the Ravens' year to finally break through in the playoffs with Lamar? Or will another AFC powerhouse team get it their way yet again, aka the Buffalo Bills? So guys, this is a live, interactive show, so let me know what you think about your comments down below. Old Man River says the Ravens will be 12-5. They lose to the Raiders in the AFC Championship game. Somebody get this man a pillow. He's ready for bed. Mellow Mike says, they're not worthy. They're not worthy. Lamar leads the Ravens to the playoffs again and chokes more than the Dallas Cowboys yet again in the playoffs. This has been Lamar Jackson's MO. Great regular season, 13 wins, 14 wins, 15 wins, 12 wins. When he's healthy, they are a double-win team in the regular season. However, one AFC Championship game. That's it. And multiple first-round exits. That is tough. That is tough. If the Ravens play the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs yet again, they're going to lose yet again. It is what it is. Alpha Rob says the Ravens will go 12-5 because it's nothing like regular season Lamar Jackson. Is Lamar Jackson the greatest regular season quarterback we have ever seen? Like legit. Is he the greatest regular season quarterback we have ever seen? That's putting some shade on me. James says, I think the Ravens go on a decline this year. Not saying that they missed the playoffs, but I think they look average to get just enough wins to make it into the playoffs. James, is that the hater coming out in you, brother? Is that the hater coming out in you? Guys, I got the measuring stick for the new studio. I've been measuring stuff. Mellow Mike says, will Lamar be Dan Marino / Dan Fouts of the modern NFL? All the stats, no chips. Raider fans need to dip. It's starting to look that way. Honestly, you can probably put Josh Allen on that pedestal too, with old Jim Kelly, right? Too soon, Alpha Rob? But listen, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, great regular season quarterbacks. Great regular season quarterbacks. They cannot get it done in the postseason. Old Man River says, is it Lamar Prescott or Dak Jackson? I think Lamar Prescott sounds better. sounds a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, whatever. The playoff cousins. Isn't Kirk Cousins a 500 team or a 500 quarterback in the playoffs though? I don't know. Mellow Mike says Peyton Manning is greater than Lamar Jackson in the regular season. Whoa. That is tough. There is nothing like primetime Peyton Manning. Got this Hall of Fame poster right there, baby. Hall of Fame 2021. Peyton Manning was a dog in the regular season. He also became a dog in the postseason after he got past Brady there for the first time, too. Scooby UT says, I think the Packers go 8-9 and miss the playoffs. Scooby UT, we're talking about the Packers tomorrow, man. And you're a Minnesota Vikings. I see the Vikings, though. I see you as 18 to JJ, right? We're talking about the NFC North tomorrow. Alpha Rob says, way too soon, Buck. My bad. My bad, dog. My bad. James Frank says, nah, not being a hater, just kind of how I'm feeling. Maybe if they do look average during the regular season, they'll light it up in the playoffs. And Alpha Rob as a Chiefs fan, James as a Chiefs fan, and Alpha Rob as a Buffalo Bills fan, I would rather see Lamar Jackson light it up in the regular season. Get that number 1 overall seed, get the second overall seed, and then flutter out in the postseason. Because I will not be able to stand Ravens fans if Lamar Jackson has postseason success. Especially what's his face. Guys, you guys know who I'm talking about. Over there on Facebook, always glazing Lamar Jackson. What is his name? Can't think of his name right now. But anytime I post anything about Lamar Jackson, he basically calls me a racist and this, yada, yada, yada. And every time a white player has success, DEI higher. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about if you're part of the Facebook page. And if Lamar Jackson has postseason success and even makes it to the Super Bowl, I would never hear the end of it. So as a habitual hater, I guess, of Lamar Jackson, I hope he does have great regular season success and then shits the bed in the postseason. That's just my thoughts there. But guys, this is the way too early win-loss predictions for